Hello guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. And today we are going to again discuss about the HTML question which are asked in the front end developer or the React developer interview question interview. And so let's see. I will share my screen and we will discuss the whatever question mostly asked for the interview. Okay. So in this particular video, we are going to discuss about some important question which are asked for the interview. So let's see the first question. So mostly people ask you about the attribute in HTML. So what is attribute? So let's see. In this particular question, they will ask you about what is attribute in HTML. So basically, in last video, I show you not last first video of HTML interview question. In that, I show you the tag. So let's see. I will show you here also. Okay, this is HT1 tag. HT1 what tag? So here I am mentioning that class equals to, and here with the string attribute like class is we say that data. Okay, so basically what happening with data, I am giving a specific class to this h1. Okay, and if in this particular data file, like where class is data, I need to give some css or something. So in that case what I will do with data, with the id of not id, with the class of data, whatever parameter I'm saying, that particular tag for h1, like a tag is for a div tag is there, all that things. So that particular things apply to that particular tags. So for that purpose we use attribute. Okay, so you guys need to explain this way, like attribute is basically some additional information we are providing to our elements in HTML, and show this kind of example, like yeah, this is called as a attribute. Okay, then next question they will ask you about state difference between, like difference between class and id attribute. Okay, so in this particular things, what you need to do, for what purpose we use class attribute and for what purpose we use id based attribute. So you guys need to state difference between that. And remember one thing, like most importantly, with with class attribute, we are able to apply same class to multiple tags, but we are not able to apply one id attribute to the multiple elements in HTML. Okay, so basically what happen when we apply id attribute, in that case we need to mention unique id for each element in HTML, unique id attribute. Okay, but that is not the case when we talk about the class attribute in HTML. So remember this thing. Then people will ask you about the question related to the JavaScript in HTML, not about the JavaScript, but related to JavaScript. So basically, in HTML we use script tag. So basically, under script tag, what we are mentioning or what we are doing JavaScript operation under script tag. So people will ask you about, not people, interviewer ask you about like when to put JavaScript in, not JavaScript, when to put script in a header tag or a head tag, or when to put script in body tag. So these question are asked. So I will mention that when to use script in head tag, and when to use script in body tag, or not tag. Yeah, maybe tag, maybe they will ask you in body. So look, there is a scenario when we are doing something in that particular file. In that case, if we are using a script in head, and in our script, that is there is no, not that much we say data is there or operation is there, or we are not written any thing in the HTML page through the script. In that case, putting a script under head is also okay, or we say that there is no performance issue, then in that case putting script under head is also good idea. And when we are doing something dynamically or something we need to return on the page itself, so in that case put script inside a body tag, that is also good thing. Then people will ask you about question which is related to the we say that HTML is uh, explain about form, but no, form is also we take in the previous video. We talk about the like form, what purpose, for what purpose we use forms and all that things. So people will ask you about that also. Sometimes people will ask you about how to create a table in HTML, and they will also ask the structure of HTML table. So you guys also need to prepare. So let's see. Let's mention that question as well. So what is table oblique either explain table in HTML. Okay. So maybe sometime they will ask you what is table, or they will simply ask you the explain table in HTML. So this kind of question also sometime they ask you about HTML. Then they will also ask you about how to apply, not apply, how to design HTML page using CSS, or we say that not to design but yeah, we can say that as well, design. So basically they will simply ask you ways of applying CSS to the HTML page. So internal CSS is there, external CSS is there. So but some people ask you how to design the HTML page by using CSS. So that time you don't need to get confused. Like some interviewer is very sharp, they try to manipulate your interview, or they just try to hack, play some kind of brain hacking with you. They simply put some tricky word in that particular question is simple, but look, if someone asks you like how to design HTML page using CSS, so sometimes you get might blank for 1 2 seconds, and that is the point. They feel that yeah, this guy is not confident, or maybe so that time our chances of getting interview get fail is also higher in that case. So you don't need to get confused. Design means we are simply creating HTML page, but we also need to apply CSS to look that page good, right? So to align that page properly, formatting of that thing. So for that purpose they sometimes ask this kind of tricky question. Then next question they will ask you about explain, sorry, explain formatting tag in HTML. So look, formatting means what? Bold, italic, this kind of we do for words, right? So these cases are under the we say formatting. So basically bold b tag is for the like bold purpose, or so this is one kind of like formatting we are doing to the our HTML page, right? So simply this way they will ask you about explain formatting tag in HTML. Either maybe look, formatting tag is also present in HTML5 4 3 all HTML. So they simply not ask mention that specifically HTML5, or they just ask you explain formatting tag in HTML. Then look, CSS is also done. And sometime in previous video I also explained you that sometimes they ask you question on the basis of scenario. So let's see, in some cases if someone asks me I remember that that person asked me the question look, I have one div, and I also and inside that div I also have one another div. So basically I want to put that second div, like that nested div, at the place that nested div, and like in the center of my that page. So how to do that? So this kind of we say that question are they ask which are basically scenario basis. So yeah, you guys need to prepare accordingly all that things. And